Okay, so today we have Morrissey, I'm Throwing My Arms Around Paris. Now, this was a single from Years of Refusal, and there's a music video to go along with it. I'm going to try to react to it. Hopefully, it doesn't get blocked, but I've had some trouble lately with YouTube blocking music videos. We'll see. Anyway, let's get into this. It's only 2.5 minutes. Another one from, a more recent Morrissey album. So let's see what the hell he's on about here. Motorcycle.
Absence of your love, and in the absence of human touch,
Oh my goodness.
I have decided I'm throwing my arms around Paris, because only stone and steel accept my love. In the absence of your smiling face, I travel all over the place, and I have decided I'm throwing my arms around Paris, because only stone and steel accept my love. I'm throwing my arms around Paris, because only stone and steel accept my love. I'm throwing my arms around Paris, because nobody wants my love. Nobody wants my love. Nobody needs my love. Nobody wants my love. Yes, you've made yourself plain. Yes, you've made yourself very plain.
Yeah. Okay. So Morrissey, I'm Throwing My Arms Around Paris. That was just a short and sweet, to the point, song that Morrissey has, with themes that Morrissey has talked about many times before. But again, it never gets old. It always sounds fresh. Again, especially when this being from 2009. Again, I feel like 2009 was like, I don't know, not. It doesn't feel like it was 14 years ago, for God's sakes. But anyway, so yeah, from 2009, and that's another thing with Morrissey's, especially Years of Refusal, and another album like from 2014 with World Peace is None of Your Business. I can't talk. He hasn't fallen off. Like, he sounds so good still. It's just it's because some people they continue on, the music doesn't keep up as it used to be, whatever. But with him, yeah, he still has so many great albums later on as well. But anyway, that's besides the point. Just to talk about the music video off the top. The inclusion of the dogs. I mean, I'm always gonna love the dogs in a video. I mean, it's wholesome as hell. It kind of reminds me of something. Undone, the sweater song by Weezer, because they had dogs in that video too. Anyway, but yeah, just putting dogs in the video is very nice, and especially because of Morrissey, obviously, with this an animal rights advocate, huge, obviously vegan and everything. And anyway, so yeah, and I just love because I laughed at one part, because obviously when he talks about the whole point of the song, nobody wants my love, and how he has the tambourine, I think it was, and he shows it to the dog. I don't know, to give it to the dog maybe, but the dog runs away. It's just like, even this dog doesn't want my love. It's just like, everyone runs away from me. Anything with a beating heart, for God's sakes. That's why he talks about. I guess I'll get into the lyrics in a second, but yeah, anything with a beating heart. It's just like, they don't want my love. Anyway, and also I have to say, in the video, I don't know if it was a stunt double or what, but I think it was Matt Walker on the drums, who jumped over the drum set, whatever, so the video was just, I just really enjoyed the video, because also Morrissey's, clapping along, and he's dancing and doing moves, and again, he's just feeling himself. So the video was fun, I thought, very fun, and like I said, very short too, and just, very bright, obviously with the white, it's just very kind of, uplifting. But again, the songs, I guess the song's kind of uplifting because he's found a conclusion. He's come to a conclusion that, he has to throw his arms around Paris. So again, just to talk about the personnel, because, why not? There seems to be quite a few people here. Anyway, Morrissey on vocals, I don't believe it. Boz Boer on guitar, and I know that Boz and Moz, this was, they both penned this one. Jesse Tobias on guitar, Solomon Walker on bass guitar, Matt Walker on drums, like I said. Roger Manning on keyboard, and as well, Mark Isham, I want to say, on trumpet. And again, you can see him, Morrissey, looking at him at one point there. And the trumpet was a great addition to the piece. And yeah, that's all for the personnel. And that's from Wikipedia. If it's wrong, I apologize. Anyway, going on. Is there anything I want to say before I get to the lyrics here? I don't think so. Again, just really enjoyed, sweet melody that it had. And again, Morrissey, his voice, he's older. This was 2009, like I said. So, he was like, how old would he? Almost 50, I guess, or whatever. So yeah, anyway, his voice still sounds great. He still has that vigor in him. So yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, I have to say. And again, short and sweet to the point, like that too. So with the first verse, just the first line, it's just like, that's a Morrissey line. That's a quotable line. In the absence of your love, in the absence of human touch, I've decided. And the chorus, I'm throwing my arms around Paris because only stone and steel accept my love. Like I said, it's like nothing with a heart, nothing with a conscience, will take me. What the hell do I do? I'm throwing my arms around a city, and, only stone and steel. And there are those people out there, I don't remember what they're called, but, they do fall in love with buildings and stuff. And I've seen one who was not addicted. She was, in a relationship with a roller coaster or something. Those people exist. So, I mean, when he talks about stone and steel, it's like, well, okay. Second verse, anyway, I think that was like on a TLC show or something. Anyway, in the absence of your smiling face, I travel all over the place and I have decided, and again, we have the chorus one more time, and I'm throwing my arms around Paris. And again, when he talks about, in the absence of your smiling face, so nobody's smiling face, whether whoever you are, no partner at all, I can't find it. And how he travels all over the place. And when he says that, I just think about, because he's a traveling musician, whatever, going on tour, whatever he's doing. And also, he has the money. He can travel. He can go wherever the hell he wants. And I'm sure he's visited Paris many times. And that's probably one of his favorite places. I think it was... Somebody said Rome was his favorite place, or I read somewhere Rome is his favorite place. But anyway, that's another point for another day. Anyway, and he's been everywhere, basically. I've been everywhere, and I've decided I'm throwing my arms around Paris, and only stone and steel will accept my love. And then we have the second chorus again, and yeah, around Paris, because only stone and steel will accept my love. And then the last chorus, the third chorus here, I'm throwing my arms around Paris because nobody wants my love. Nobody wants my love. Nobody needs my love. So I like that change there. Nobody wants my love and nobody needs my love. So it's like even more, because again, when you talk about nobody wants it, it's just like, yeah, they don't, there's a difference between want and need. It's like, nobody needs my love. It's like, what the hell is what's the need for my love? It's just, it sounds even more sad. And then nobody wants my love again. Yes, you made yourself plain. Yes, you made yourself very plain. So those last two lines, I was kind of thinking, like, what is, is he talking about, I guess, himself, he's made himself plain, like he's too plain for anyone to be with, or is he talking about, you've made yourself, plain and clear that you don't want my love, you don't need it at all, that kind of a thing too. So again, I feel like, it's an easy song to kind of get, but again, I just really enjoyed, again, like I said, he Morrissey bangs that same drum talking about love and, not really unrequited love, but talking about how he doesn't get love and how, he's going to be alone forever. And yeah, he can just bang that, but he always, pops out bangers like this one. And it's just, like I said, it always sounds fresh. It always sounds nice and neat and all this stuff. And again, it's like something I said before. I don't think Morrissey is I don't think he's always depressed. I don't think he's always sad, whatever. Because again, these songs, he talks about these themes, but I think he's, I think he has a good time every now and then. I don't think he's always, down in his feels, but it's just when he writes a song or whatever. He's such a great, obviously a prolific songwriter. Goddamn. Anyway, I am on song facts here, just for what the hell. It's just, it says here, like many of Morrissey's songs, lyrically, the song's message concerns his inability to find love. So yeah, basically what I was saying. At the end of the song, he cries, "Nobody wants my love." And then, like I said, nobody needs it either. It said, he said, when Morrissey first performed this at a Jacksonville, Florida show, my goodness, on his greatest hits tour, Jacksonville, Florida. My goodness. It was initially reported to be titled Wrapping My Arms Around Paris Hilton. So that's funny. I like that. Anyway, it also goes on. According to various reports, the song was originally written to be Morrissey's entry for the 2007 Eurovision Song Contest. In the end, Scooch's Flying the Flag for You was chosen as Britain's entry, coming in a disappointing 19th place. Many believe that if the Brits had gone with this one from Moz, they would have come in a lot higher in the competition. So there you go as well. So yeah, really enjoyed this. And again, talks about Years of Refusal, reached number 11 on the Billboard album charts, which equaled his 2004 album You Are the Core He Said, which peaked at the same position. And these are the two highest charting titles of his career. So again, like I said, Years of Refusal was such a great comeback. And it's just, yeah, because I've heard some people talk about Ringleader of the Tormentors and how that wasn't, his greatest stuff. So again, Years of Refusal was so good, and I've loved everything I've heard from it. I mean, my goodness. So yeah, anyway, that's enough for me for another Morrissey Friday. This is a really good song. Really great video too. Hopefully it's not blocked, like I said. Love the dogs. Love Morrissey clapping and kind of dancing around, and I guess Matt, jumping his drum set as well. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, all this stuff. Really appreciate all the support. I really do. And I will talk to you guys again soon.